The Slyder is a multi-tool used by electricians. It saves time by eliminating a tool change between driving the ground screw in a junction box and twisting on the wire nuts. One of the most important attributes of the Slyder is that it reduces the risk of RSI, or repetitive strain injury. My electrician friend Alan came to me looking for an innovative tool that would help relieve the stress of twisting wire nuts. I love a challenge, so I invented the Slyder. His arm is feeling a lot better since he's been using the prototypes and now the final product. The use of the Slyder is quite intuitive. The wire nuts will make a great splice by twisting them on until the wires outside the wire nut have made at least one 360-degree rotation. To get a picture-perfect splice, I quickly cycle the drill to reverse and then forward again. This really tightens up the twist. After splicing, slide the wire nut driver back on the hex driver and proceed to set the ground screw. When you purchase the Slyder, the hex driver will already be in place. Eventually, you will need to replace the hex driver using the following technique. Run the hex driver out the front of the wire nut driver. The neodymium lock magnet may fall out of the slot. If it does, pop it back in. The force of the magnet that holds the wire nut driver in place needs to be offset by a piece of steel. This way you can quickly slide the hex driver through the channel without it being blocked by the magnet. Make sure the notch is facing the magnet when you slide it in. This is Alan using one of the prototypes. He says it saves him hours on a standard size house. Any instructions described here do not take precedence over best practices and the electrical code in your area. My name is Mark Philbrook. Feel free to give me a call if you have any questions.